What year is it? Where am I? Oh God, 2023. Sorry guys, I took a really long nap and now I'm finally awake. That's right, it's your boy CeeLo, not Green, and today in my valiant and triumphant return after 4 months, Jesus, sorry about that guys. In my return, I bring to you what I'm best known for. Baseless speculation about things we have no idea what they are. Oh boy, right back into the thick of it, baby. It's like I never left. Today, as this video goes up, there's only 2 weeks left until Season 4 of Overwatch 2, where we're getting a new support hero and a recently announced roadmap for the rest of the year, I'd assume. Mainly today is your resident support main, recently Grandmaster support main, by the way. I wanted to talk about what the new support hero might be. Also, here's a live look into my genuine live reaction of when I got into GM. Yes! 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 Oh my god! Wow, this dude popping off for an inflated rank in a video game? Yes. Yes, I did. Anyway, we have a little bit of info that the devs have said over the last few weeks to indicate we'll get a really interesting new support hero that will be new and fresh not only for support players, but also for the game at large. So let's waste no more time and let's just start spitballing. So in case you didn't know, the new hero this upcoming season is going to be a support, as well as the next hero after that in Season 6 in August, who will also be a support as well. Finally, the support mains will finally be able to play more heroes than they ever have. 3 support heroes in a year is what we've been waiting for years. After Echo was so rudely ripped away from us in 2020, we are finally being fed. Let them cook, baby. Let Team 4 cook. Anyway, the lead producer Jared Noyce, Andy B said noise, so I'll just go with that, said in a live stream with a few big streamers a week or so ago that the new support hero will have new mechanics that are, quote, really interesting and completely unique to any other hero in the game, and that these mechanics are, quote, really cool, and that they cannot wait to see how the player base uses them, especially the high-ranked players. I remember somewhere, but not exactly, Aaron Keller said that this hero will also have mechanics in the game that people have been asking for a while and that players should really love. Also in that live stream a week or so ago, one of the streamers asked if the supports were cute, and when asked to elaborate, she asked, hey, is the new support like Mercy cute? To which Jared said, yes, the new hero is Mercy cute, but the other new support is cute in a different way. See, it's vague statements like these that will get brain-rotted humans like myself to get that noggin jogging to come up with all sorts of whimsical and outlandish ideas for what not only the hero could be, but what they look like. First of all, before we get into the new hero coming out on April 11th, the Season 6 hero, I can almost guarantee will be some kind of little critter, like a Horizon Lunar Colony critter. Quote me on that one. I remember before Wrecking Ball came out that when the name Hammond was thrown around, everyone thought that he was a little chimp since Horizon was a lunar base that worked with apes and monkeys, but none of us knew that there were little rat demons running around there too, so we all thought that Hammond was going to be a gibbon or a chimp or something. I really think that the Season 6 support will be a little monkey with crazy mobility like a Lucio or something. It'll be cute in a different way, since it's not a human. That's my main reason for thinking this. I'm imagining like a swinging mechanic to get to teammates faster, like Widow's Grapple, but you can swing like Spider-Man. I don't know, that sounds so fun to me, and I'm hoping that's what we get. I'd love to have more monkey reps in the game. You know, what would that mean for callouts for Winston? If there's an actual literal monkey, no one can just spam monkey for talking about Winston anymore. Tragic. Absolutely tragic. Okay, enough monkeying around, let's get into the new support coming out in 2 weeks. So right off the bat, there's a ton of speculation about what this new hero will even do. There's so many mechanics in the game right now, it's really hard for me to even think of anything that could be new and cool, but I do have one idea that hasn't really been represented in the game yet, and that's some kind of summoning hero. So what I'm thinking is that there will be some guy, also I think it's going to be a guy since there's only 3 male supports right now. Us fellas need some heel slut representation, okay? He might be like some hard light architect like Sim that provides some summoning archetype for the game. Think about it. Sim was a support back in the good old days when she only gave shields. I really think that this new hero will be able to summon either some kind of healing station, like a giant buffed soldier heal that can move around or do some kind of other utility. I don't want to say that he'll just be some kind of crappy old version of Sim support, but at the same time, I could see that being the case. Hardlight and Vishkar is a major part of the Overwatch lore, and there has barely been any representation of them in the game besides Symmetra. I have no idea what his ult would be, or what his actual abilities could be, but I have this feeling, just this gut feeling, that he will use Hardlight tech to build some kind of healing or defensive capabilities for his team, like either a healing station or a shield generator like Sim's old ult was. Maybe his ult is just a full-on aggression and he summons like 3 to 4 crazy DPS dealing drones that attack the enemies, or he just gives everyone that healing or shield buff or whatever his abilities are, just everyone on his team at the same time so they can go in aggro or something. I don't know, I think that sounds pretty cool, but also a bit lame at the same time. Like, the whole idea of a summoner has to be really cool in execution to make it fun to play. He could just be that crazy support that never lets anyone die. I mean, I don't think we need any more immortalities or super mega healing buffs, but that's besides the case. Knowing when to use the summons at the right time is the most important thing, and knowing the pace of the game and when to use your abilities sounds like what they were talking about when referring to high level play. So, you know, putting on a healing station that moves or blah blah blah, you know, you just gotta know the pace of the game in order to get the maximum value out of this summoner idea that I'm spitting out there. Like I said, this whole idea of a hard light summoner makes sense in my head, since how else would you summon anything else in the Overwatch universe anyway without hard light? I think it could make sense. It just needs to be executed in a really cool and satisfying way that makes it rewarding and fun for everyone at every level of play. Now, there's an elephant in the room: the cuteness factor. Me, personally, I wouldn't say that Mercy is, quote, cute. She's hot, yeah, but cute makes me think of like small petite features like Kiriko or Mei or Diva or something like that, not Mercy. So when I think of cute, the first thing I think of is more of the Mecha Squad. There has been so much speculation about the Mecha Squad getting more representation in the game since forever ago, especially our goofy K-pop looking Overlord. This twink of a pilot looks like he belongs in the support role. Just look at them boyish features. Screams of the K-pop stans and the terminally online Twitter users will be heard across the world if that's who it is. I believe Overlord uses drones he commands from his own mech. Maybe he could summon his drones onto the battlefield to heal or supply other utility to his teammates, so that could count as a summoner, I guess. His like big mech has no legs though, so maybe the new mechanic isn't summoning, but rather an always flying hero. Mercy, Echo, and Pharah can hover and all that, but not full on fly. Imagine a hero that controls like Mercy's Valk, but 100% of the time. Now that could be interesting. I don't know how I'd feel about the controls being like that all the time, but I could see that being a thing if Overlord is in fact a hero. I wouldn't get your hopes up though, because I think the devs have said in the past that there's no plans recently to add any new mecha squad, so that's kind of a pipe dream, but I still think that having a hard light architect would make the most sense as of now. And maybe the cute still applies. I mean, would a dev really call any of their heroes ugly and not cute? I mean, even Roadhog has his moments. There's no ugly hero in the game as of right now, I'd say. Just go look at that website that has the videos that make your parts do the funny thing. I'm sure every hero can be cute in some way. Trust me, the Source Filmmaker and Blender folks have definitely gotten their money's worth. For me, I think I have an idea of who it may be. Back before Esperanca came out, there was a hint that the devs said it would be a tease at a future hero on the map. Now, if you go into one of the spawn rooms, there's a portrait of a couple elderly geezers here, labels Os Martins, which just means the Martins. I don't know who the Martins are. I don't think they've ever had any mention in the lore. But if you look at the guy in the back, he has some robotic white hands that look pretty similar to Symmetra's hand. Not only that, but there's a giant hardlight seawall that is a huge part of the Esperanca map. There's a museum for it. It's a gigantic background element that most people probably didn't even notice it because you can't really see it unless you're by the edge of the map that no one ever really goes to, but it's there. And the devs have said that it's a major part of the lore of Overwatch moving forward. Future CeeLo here. I actually went back and looked at the Esperanca map, and the Martins portrait is in the Hardlight Seawall's museum. So these Martins have something to do with the Hardlight wall. 100%. This just cements my case even further. Alright, back to the video. To me, the fact that the devs hinted at a new hero being teased on Esperanca, there's seemingly a Hardlight architect in this Martins portrait, and I have this idea of a hardlight summoner, it's all just fitting into place. I don't know, maybe I'm just tunnel visioning this idea and forcing it to work, but I really think that another hardlight hero is coming, and I think it'd work as a support hero who can spawn some kind of utility and make matter into reality, as Symmetra says. I don't know. Am I crazy? I have a feeling tomorrow on Tuesday, we're gonna get a teaser for the new hero, and if I'm right, yeah, the Detective CeeLo skills have never rusted over, baby. I'll be like 4 for 4 or something. I don't know. Anyway, that's all I really wanted to talk about today. For real though, I am really sorry that I haven't made a video in a long time. It's just been a mix of no motivation, having some really shitty things happen in my life, as well as some really good things actually that have been kind of keeping me away from wanting to make videos. I still love Overwatch, that'll never change. I play it all the time. I think I just get in my own head about stuff, like how the big creators get all this info so much earlier than everyone else and can just make videos about it and release it as the info drops for everyone else. You know what I mean? It's a little annoying just because if I wanted to make a video about something, I'd already be behind since I'm not in the know about everything. I guarantee that the big guys already know who the hero is, how they play, and have probably played it themselves. I have to get out of the mindset of I have to be first and just make videos. Because if there's one thing I've learned in my time off, it's that you guys like and miss me. I've had multiple people come and message me or talk to me in my Twitch chat and say that they miss my videos. And it's been really honestly inspiring to have you guys out there who watch my videos for me. I mean, of course, as well as what I talk about, but also like the fact that I'm the one making them. I really genuinely appreciate you guys so much. I never thought I'd ever have to file a W-2 from YouTube on my taxes this year, but here we are. No flexing though, it was only like $200 in like 12 months. It's nothing crazy. I don't want to say that I'm fully back, but I do have that motivation to keep making stuff for you guys. It's crazy to me that people out there actually watch my videos for me. I'm just a dude, you guys. I'm not special. Well, maybe like in a short bus kind of way I'm special, but not like a special. God, am I gonna get canceled as soon as I come back? Oh. Anyway, I really appreciate you guys clicking on this video, and if you've made it this far, please click the like button and subscribe if you haven't already. I can't promise a full-on return from myself, but if this video pops up, maybe I'll have to reconsider. Please leave a comment below on what you think the new support mechanics might be. Do you agree with me that it'll be a hard light summoner, or will it be something else entirely? Either way, I don't think we have much longer to wait and see for what it'll be. Okay, thank you guys all so much again for the support, and as always, I'll see you in the next one. Maybe.